What a man. Wow, my arm is actually small. Hey, Rick One Ball, what's up, bro? What's up? How you doing? How you been? What they do? Oh, I got you. I got you. You know, it don't do too much. I've gotten off work now. I'm taking a drive. And kind of busy. My nose is stopped up for some reason. I'm in Florida. It's in my sinuses. Well, yeah, I'm doing well. Like I said, I'm just getting off work. My nose, I sound a little congested, so my apologies. I mean, I'm okay, but yeah, I'm definitely stopped up. I don't know. Like I said, I think it's some allergies or something. But thanks for being in here, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you all for coming in. As you guys come in, please don't forget to double tap that screen, or press and hold it, or scroll up, depending on the device you are on, and give my live streaming thumbs up. It really does help the channel, you guys. I know you hear a lot of content creators talking about thumbs up and and all that, but it's important. It's important. Those things are necessary. Let me just say it like that. Necessary. Stuffy. I just got this cough drop here. I got a few cough drops. I'll just check this out. Rick One Ball, do you believe in boundaries? Like, if you're still in here, or do you set boundaries? For the longest, I'm 38 years old, and for the longest, I never. People would have boundaries and stuff, but I never had any. Like, not even kidding, I never had them. And then something just clicked one day, and it just. I feel like it was necessary for me to start, setting boundaries. Because now I feel like, people, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be acquaintances, it could be co-workers, but people will run over you. And so that's why I just, I started to set boundaries and stuff. Now, when I set those boundaries, true story, I literally lost, like, as far as when I say lost, people stopped talking to me. I was being looked at as like someone who was difficult, and it's actually messed up when you think about it, because I set boundaries. Now I'm a difficult person. That's a damn shame. Yes, I am. Because you can't even set boundaries. Hey, pretty girl Rain. Hey, Rita, thanks for saying hello. to the mic? Well, I'm driving right now, so I apologize. I love you too, pretty girl Rain. Love you so much. Can you not hear me? Can you guys not hear me? I'm sorry. Very loud? Goodbye. Said, are you in a plane? Oh no, I'm in my car. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm in my car. See, this is my son. And can you see the sky here now? You guys see the blue skies? You guys, double tap the screen. Thumbs up, everyone. Thumbs up. Said, oh wow. So yeah. So I started setting boundaries, and when I started setting those boundaries, I lost friends. Family. Some family members stopped talking to me. What else? What is the most craziest thing when I talk about boundaries? Oh, like I said, I was being called mean and difficult. Oh, and I've been called impossible, difficult, mean. The people who were calling me that, or did call me that, were people that I'd always, give my hard-earned money to, and never receive money back. Well, let me be honest. Sometimes, like you say, if they were like, okay, let me borrow $200. They probably give me like $20 back from. They probably give me 20 of the $200 back. And so it's like, I guess it's better than nothing. It's kind of sad, but it's true. So yeah, they would do that. You know what? Those sequoias are nice, but the older ones are better than the new ones. But yeah, that's how messed up some people are. Sad, but very true. Like I said, the people, like I was, basically giving money to and stuff. Like, it ain't just money, but my time. I would really, I felt like I was a really good friend. And I felt like, I let a lot of things slide, and I just got tired of that, and I think that's okay. I think it's okay to set boundaries. I feel like boundaries once set freedom, peace, love, more respect for yourself. And that's something that I was doing. I was using respect for myself because I would let people just run all over me. And I'm not even being, I'm not even exaggerating. I'm talking about run all over me. Like, talk about me, lie in my face, and then, beg me for money, and I would give it to them, knowing I'm not going to get the money back. I guess in a sense, I cared about friendship. I cared about having a circle of people in my life. I didn't want to be lonely. I don't know if you guys can understand that, but, I went through a lot. But what is so interesting, like I said, when I started setting those boundaries, I don't know, I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you like I don't stress and like I'm not at 100% peace, but I am more peaceful and more at peace in my life than I have ever been. Than I have ever been, because I think I owe that to setting boundaries. That's why now, as I come on live and even when I talk to people, like even it doesn't even gotta be on YouTube, y'all. I literally speak of Trump. I talk about Charlie Kirk. I talk about Candace Owen. I talk about, conservative. I talk about Republicans. I speak about, I talk politics. I talk a lot of things. I talk abortion. I talk about a lot of different things. Not even when I'm not even, like on YouTube. So, I'm passionate about a lot of things. And of course I have my own opinions about stuff. And of course I approve of some things I don't, but that's just life. And you should be able to, like I put like a hashtag, in the like far as freedom of speech, you should be able to speak on things that you want to speak on and share things. And that's a part of boundaries too. Believe it or not, like your freedom of speech is a part of your boundaries. Does that make sense? Because you don't have to talk about anything, and you can talk about anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a part of life. Spencer, Linda, is it? Hey, Linda. Pretty girl Rain, thank you for saying that. Oh my gosh, you are so good. You're so sweet to me. You're so kind. You are so kind. God bless you for saying that. for the thumbs up. You guys double tap the screen. Double tap, tap, tap. Like the live stream, guys. Like the live stream. And let me know in the comments, do you guys set boundaries? And when you did set boundaries, did anything in particular happen? Like I said, when I started setting boundaries, unfortunately, people stopped talking to me. Some people did. One thing that a boundary that I have now, and I guess, I don't know, I guess you can look at, it's a boundary in my mind. Like, I'm gonna, stop loaning money to people. Loaning money to people. Because it seems like there's the vast majority of people who borrow, again, quotation marks, borrow money from me, don't give it back. And then for me, it starts it's a problem. It's like an awkward type of silence. It's an awkward type of energy vibe, and I don't like that. I like to be upfront. I don't like to beat around the bush about nothing, and I don't want no hard feelings. Even if the hard feelings is coming from me because I feel I don't like to be played, or I don't want to be don't lie to me and don't play me for your financial gain. I find that to be very disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Krista, I'm driving. Not too long ago, had left work, but I'm driving, and I had wanted to go live and talk about boundaries. What are your thoughts about boundaries? Do you set boundaries? When I was younger, I didn't set any boundaries, and unfortunately, like a lot of people play, on that. I don't have regrets. I learned from a lot of things. I thank God for growth. As I've been driving, it's been raining, the sun will go down, sun comes back out. So it's just one of those days. Just one of those days that a girl goes through inside. Don't want to take it out on you. It's crazy how Monica she did that song, right? And I was like, well, what about the guys, though? We can't have one of them days? Just one of them days that a boy goes through. He's angry and sad. Don't want to take it on you. I guess men can't be angry. We have to be tough all the time, right? Because we're men. We testosterone and we're strong, and it's like it gets to be freaking draining is what it is. Fill up for gas, but right now I'm right above half a tank of gas, which is, I don't think it's terrible. I feel like actually on the highway, if it's not like stop and go, and if I can do cruise control, it
In half a mile, keep left to stay on I-75 North. Keep left to stay on I-75 North.
Thank you guys for being in here. I appreciate you. Thank you for just supporting my channel. You know, that means a lot to me. Thank you for coming in and all that you do. It means a lot to me. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. That is so awesome. Thank you so much. I know I'm not doing that much talking. I mean, I am driving, but I can talk. You know, I'm a little congested for some reason. Sinuses. I actually turned down my AC because I know it's kind of like stopped up. But I do have one of those Vicks Vapor Rub things, but I tried to find it in the bag that I have on my passenger side. But I think it's in the bag in the back, the Durable seat. So I'm like, okay, I can't get that right now. So I'll just have to deal with it. Which is not terrible. I mean, I'm not like coughing or sick or anything. And that cough drop did help. But maybe when I was earlier to this morning, I slept with the ceiling fan. And I really do think that causes my nose to kind of get stopped up sometimes. let me tell you about the episode of 48 Hours Mystery that I watched. And I don't know why, man, I cannot remember his name, but I watched it a couple nights back. But this is how it goes. Okay, so this happened a long time ago. Like, it was back in the 90s, I think. Back in the 90s. And there's this white couple. So this white couple, white woman, white male, they're driving, right? And they end up parking somewhere in a disclosed location or whatever, and all of a sudden, how it's put out is the man calls 911. The actual man that was shot calls 911, and he's like, "I've been shot. Help," and all that nonsense, right? So, I don't want to say nonsense, but he says it. So he doesn't say who shot him. He's just, calling 911 and, basically saying, "Hey, I've been shot." The girlfriend is, I guess you could say, she was never a suspect, but she was brought in to just hey, like they wanted to know what went. The cops wanted to know what happened. Like, what happened? How did this man get shot? What happened? She says, well, we were parked, and a black man was at the window, and she told her boyfriend there's a black man at the window, and he pretty much told he had a gun and told the male to get out. So he gets out of the car. Her boyfriend gets out of the car, and now, so this is what the black guy is doing now. The black guy then is telling the girlfriend, "Hey, you tie him up and you get him back in the car." So allegedly, all right, the black guy does all this. He has him at gunpoint. She ties him up. She, being the girlfriend, ties up her boyfriend. They all get back in the car. So now here's the deal. He drives them allegedly to another location. Now the boyfriend drove a truck that was stick shift. You have automatic and you have like the stick shift. Like, you have to like change gears and all that. So this black man drove them to another location at gunpoint. Two of them at gunpoint. The girlfriend is not tied up. The boyfriend is at this time, allegedly. And he's got him at gunpoint, and he's switching shifts. He's changing gears. Already, when that happened, I said, ain't no way in hell this man did that. But that's what I said. Okay, now I'm not a detective. I ain't got all the damn sense in the world, but I said, how the hell? Hell, I can barely let me tell you, I'm driving right now. I got the phone against my against the AC thing, and I'm driving, and I wanna be careful as I drive. It's very important, and I am being careful. But I can imagine driving a stick shift, holding two people at gunpoint, and either one of those people are not even tied up. Like, that's crazy. So that's crazy in itself, right? So, okay, so now the story continues. Somehow the boyfriend is able to get out of the car when they park, get out of the car. The boyfriend has a gun, right? Able to get out of the car and shoot. Okay, he got his hands tied behind his back. He's able to shoot a gun towards the black guy. I said, this woman is making this up. This story sounds fabricated, and that ain't even it. So you keep talking, she keep explaining things, and I'm like, okay. So then, the cop is like, okay, then what happens? Well, then the black guy ends up She's inside the car now. Now the black guy ends up getting out of the car and then firing 5 rounds. She said she heard 5 gunshots. Now you heard 5 gunshots. Now here's the deal. Now this is according to her story. You heard 5 gunshots. Allegedly, what the black man took a gun, shot 5 times. There's no shell casings. The only gun at the scene is the gun of the boyfriend. It's his gun, right? There's no shell casings. There's nothing, right? The only gun is his gun. There's no shell casing, people. Remember, she said 5 shots. You would have shell casings. You would have things. You would have, that would be all around. Okay, now let's speak about the gun residue. The black man never had gunpowder residue on him, meaning that he never fired a shot. There was never any DNA, like nothing. Everything is what do they say? It's circumstantial. Like it's not guaranteed evidence. Circumstantial, like evidence, which is like it's terrible because nothing tied him to that. Nothing tied this black man to that area. And get this. This is a true story, you guys. It made me sick to my stomach. Like literally, like I got sick to my stomach. How about there were three black people who testified against him, right? Saying that yes, he did it, he admitted to it, he killed him. I mean, he shot the saying that he shot the man. How about one of them was his sister, his biological actual sister, said that he shot him. Said that that's what her brother had stated that yes, he did shoot him. And how about this? They all recanted their stories, y'all. They all took their stories back. All 3 of the black people said that no, we were coerced into saying this. We were forced to say that. And the sister even said, now this is true because I know for a fact my uncle will tell me about these stories, like, because my uncle, like one of my mom's brother, he was in and out of prison and stuff like that, trouble and stuff. He's passed on now, but he told me about some of these stories. Y'all, this is disturbing. The legal system, the justice system, the law enforcement is, some of these people are crooked as hell. Okay, that's why I just have trust issues. But to say, they told her, if you don't say this, if you don't testify against your brother, you're gonna lose your children. You're gonna lose custody of your own children, and you'll never see them again. Now, I gotta tell you now, like, honest to God, that's a scary thing for somebody to be told. And of course, these are black people. I'm not gonna get into like education or whatnot, but they were easily persuaded because you're bringing up things. And also the other 2 guys, the black guys that testified against him, did have some kind of legal run-ins with the law. So it just made them easier targets. But all of them retracted, all of them recanted their stories. How about this woman picked this black man out of a lineup of like, well, it was like it wasn't like a physical lineup, it was like 6 pictures. The picture that they had was of the black guy that was that she chose, right, was in the center, top center of the 6 pictures. And his picture was smaller, so it stood out. They call it like a bullseye. So his picture stood out like a bullseye. This man, y'all, was arrested and sent to jail, sent to prison. And he is still right now in prison, y'all. He is right now in prison. He's been in prison for over 30-something years. Oh my gosh. Oh, this breaks my heart. I'm sorry, y'all. It breaks my heart. This man been in prison for over 30-something years. He did they did reopen the case, and he was able to get out of prison for like a couple of years. But then they reinstated his sentencing. So he had to go back to prison, where he is at this very moment, in prison. There is no hard evidence, you guys, against him. This man did not, like, I'm sorry, but the man did not do it. The woman was never, they never really questioned this lady. They never tested her for gunpowder residue. There was just no evidence. The justice system has failed him. And they attorneys tried to take this to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court will not, they will not reopen this case. And so all that he has now, and he's getting older, right, is clemency or parole. But this man has, I mean, I'm sorry, this is an abomination. This is such a miscarriage of justice. It's just unjust. It's just horrible. Like, talk about just being in the wrong place, wrong time. I mean, but the thing about it, he wasn't even there. He wasn't he was just, oh my gosh, y'all, he wasn't even there. He didn't shoot them. He did not shoot that man. Now what ended up, this is a deal too now. The woman's like, I never really saw him. You never saw him. You do this sketch, they draw this sketch of a man you never saw. Well, how do you pick him out of 6 people if you never saw him? If you didn't get a good look at him? I could believe the show. I love 48 Hours Mystery. They do such a great job. I watch it on YouTube. And I'm subscribed to their channel. But when I tell you those comments, I'm talking about everybody of every ethnicity was pissed the hell off. Nobody, not one person in the comments, and I read like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. Not one person was like, oh yeah, I think he did it. That man didn't do that shit. And at the end of the day, how do you sit up here and send somebody to prison? I mean, the man has done over, he's damn near approaching 40 years, if you ask me now, in freaking prison, y'all. So, get this, his 2 sisters his 2 sisters passed away. The sister that testified against him, she's alive. She's alive and well right now. How about this? He forgave her. He said he will always love her. I mean, when I tell you, like, there was only one thing that I did that entire freaking 40-some minutes watching it, and that was cry. I cried. I was crying my damn eyes out. Because I just could not, I understand, and you guys gotta understand, like, this man was put on the death penalty. They were going to kill him, right? And this man didn't do it. So what ended up happening was, there was a few things that had discrepancies in the case, and they took him off of death row. That's what I'm sorry. That he received the death penalty, but they took him off death row. So he won't die from execution. He's just having to live the rest of his life pretty much in the jail, in the prison, and that's why I'm like, I pray to God that he, his attitude. I would just be so irate. Look, I'm telling you, I would, I don't say I hate. I never use that word. But that would cause me to probably hate somebody. And I'm going to be honest. I'm being very transparent, very honest. That would cause me to probably hate somebody. But this man is a true child of God. The man forgave his sister who lied on him. Even though, like I said, she was coerced. She was forced to say he did it. I just can't. Y'all, that episode just Talk about racism. I'm telling you, I can't, I'm not gonna lie. The white woman says he did it, and this man is sent to prison for life. Not just sent to prison for life, but actually put on death row. And again, I want to make this very clear. The boyfriend never said that a black man shot me, a man shot me. The boyfriend was talking right to the cop. Never once said something about his girlfriend shot him. But the attorney said the reason why he didn't speak about any of that because he was protecting his girlfriend. He was protecting his girlfriend, be it on purpose he shot him or by accident. If it was accident that she shot him or on purpose, the boyfriend was protecting his girlfriend. So that's ultimately what happened. So meanwhile, this woman, right now, October 4th, 2025, this woman is free. She's never ever been questioned. She's never ever, received anything, but she won't even interview. But she did make a statement, said, I wish people would stop saying that I killed my boyfriend back then. I didn't have anything to do with it. And I said, I'll be damned. Can you fry chicken? Damn straight you can. Damn straight you can fry chicken. That woman she shot her boyfriend. Be it was an accident or on purpose. But I'm telling you guys, that shit was on purpose. She shot that man on purpose. And here's the proof of the matter is, because you have to have motive, right? So the motive, what would be the motive? The motive was the motive was the fact that he was planning on leaving her, moving away, like basically like leaving her. Like their relationship was real toxic, very toxic. And get this too, I want to be very clear when I say this as well. The parents now of the son, the parents of the son that was murdered, they basically feel as if the black guy didn't do it and that the woman did shoot him. They feel like the woman shot her boyfriend because they said how controlling she is. And you guys, I'm telling you, it breaks my heart because at the end of the day, you talk about circumstantial evidence. There's no concrete evidence. There's no evidence that pointed to this man or anybody else outside in that area. You know who was out there? The boyfriend and the damn girlfriend. Why wouldn't the boyfriend say, okay, the black guy shot me? Because there was no black guy. It was a fabricated story. This man was somewhere else, even had an alibi. How do you have an alibi? How are you somewhere else? But what trumped that alibi, what trumped those things, was the fact that the three black people that he knew, one being his sister, which is really horrible, right? When your sister testifies and said that she did it knocks everything out the park, and they went by that, which is terrible, unacceptable. Those things should have never happened, is my point. This man should be, oh my gosh, even if he were to be free right now and they gave this man $1 billion, wouldn't make up for all the loss. This man lost his sisters died. His sisters are dead. All the people, all the nieces and nephews he's gotten and can't see, and it's devastating, all because this white lady said that he did it. And her attorney, literally in this episode, y'all, I'm telling you, I feel like I need to put it on my community and then have a street yard to talk about it, because I'm driving now, so it's hard for me to read the comments, y'all know. But when I get to the destination, I'll look over the comments. But what is so terrible is the fact that what is really sad is the attorney, her attorney, or you can say the prosecutor, literally says, well, those people those people, and it's like, what did he just say that? As just common, just as calm and just like it's just regular talk. Those people, I mean, the man is a complete racist. I think, there's not just one disturbing thing. There's hundreds of disturbing things about this case. That episode of 48 Hours Mystery was the worst episode that I've ever watched, in the sense that, I mean, obviously detailed, but it's the worst because it literally, like, there's a lot of things that kind of make my stomach hurt, but this literally made me regurgitate. Like, I got sick to my stomach because I just can't fathom. I cannot ever, I just cannot, in my heart, I cannot believe this man is locked up and they have, like, no evidence. No evidence. All you got, and right hand of God, I'm not exaggerating, y'all can, like, you can look at this too, but I can't, I forgot his name. I mean, it just, I guess I got so much on my mind, I can't even think of his name. But the thing that is so crazy is the fact that she literally said, oh, he did it. I can't, that all the people in the comments was like, I am so depressed from watching this. And I'm telling you, I can understand, because it was very depressing to watch something like that, and devastating. Because this is, first of all, y'all know I love America, and y'all know I'm all about MAGA supporter. We need to make America great again. But there is something where I'm like, what can I do? Like, even I started Googling things. It's like, how can I get a letter to the president of the United States of America, which is President Trump, who I absolutely respect. But I'm like, this man needs a pardon. Like, you talk about Todd Chrisley and his wife and stuff. Like, this man needs a pardon. The people who receive these pardons are, they obviously they're very wealthy. These are very wealthy people. This man is not wealthy. I'm not making this out to be a race thing, but it just seems as if the wealthy people are receiving the pardons. And that is, for me, that's the part that is so disturbing. This man should be out of prison, you guys. He should be incarcerated. He should be. Completely dropped the ball on this man case. Completely. It's terrible. Hello, everyone coming in. Thank y'all for saying hello. Hey, Liam. Hello, Liam. Nice to see you. I'm sorry I'm driving, so I can't really read the comments like I want to. I appreciate you. Okay, I see that. How are you, T? I'm doing well. I'm driving. Earlier I did go to work. I did a lot of stuff today. A lot of stuff. I've been ripping and running. I feel like I haven't really been on YouTube, so I said, let me go live. I did like a couple of shorts, and I was like, let me go live as I drive. So I'm trying to, like, you know, knock out like 3 things at once, I guess. But yeah, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope the family's doing well. Like I said, I appreciate you so much. Appreciate you for being in here. Oh, where I'm going? I'm going to Tampa. I'm going to Tampa, Liam. Straight from work. Headed to Tampa. I'm gonna, my plans, I'm gonna play a little gonna meet up with my ex, my ex-girlfriend, and just relax a little bit. Tampa is like a little bit, like about like what 2 hours, a little bit over 2 hours, especially with look, this is what we're dealing with out here. We have a little bit of traffic, so it's a little bit over 2 hours. Which I mean, I'm closer to Tampa now, but leaving Fort Myers, it would be a little bit over 2 hours because of all the traffic. And thanks for coming in here. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's see. Where's the 81?
In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take the Florida 618 exit.
Girl, I know you're in your damn Tesla and you're driving that, you're in a car that self-drives, but you all off the lane. Like, what the hell? In this case, let the car drive, because you don't know what the hell you're doing.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to take the Florida 618 exit.
You don't know how to drive at all. Lord have mercy.
Use the right 2 lanes to take the Florida 618 exit. Continue for 8 miles.
have an amazing day too, Liam. Thank you. God bless you. Okay, have a great night. Thank you, Liam. God bless you.
In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 10 for I-4 West toward I-275 Tampa International Airport.
Hold on one moment. Oh, thanks for the gifts. Then blame the innocent man for shooting him. There's too many descriptions. Right, Deborah? Exactly. Why don't they let him out? I know. I'm talking about Jazz. I know y'all probably gone, but I'm talking about 48 Hours Mystery. Not the first 48, but 48 Hours Mystery. Deborah, thank you for the gifts. Hey, Dubin Delight. Been watching your replays. Thank you so much. It's great to see you as well. It's great to see you as well. Thank you. Hey, Nunu. Hello. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm driving still, so, I have to be careful. But I appreciate y'all for coming in. I do. I appreciate that. Thank y'all so much for coming in here. driving, you guys. Sorry about that. Okay, now I'm officially in Tampa, Florida. Got some slot chillers coming to the Hard Rock Casino, but I ain't going nowhere near that casino. Okay, I'm not going there. I ain't about to lose no kind of money. Okay, hell to the no. Hey Jenna, how you doing? Hello. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, we got the green light. Give me the green light. Give me just one night. I'm ready to go. Ma'am, get on if you're gonna get on now. Oh, these people in Tampa can't drive and save their life. Jesus. Always back and forth. Are you gonna get over or are you not? It's just that damn simple. Please get the hell in the damn yard. God damn. It's in the damn way. Move. That's stupid. You just out there. You got the dog, you got your daughter, you got a baby in your hand. You just out there all free willy and gonna cause a damn. You know, that's craziness. Like, move. Get out the damn way, people. Okay. Y'all gotta forgive me. I know I'm a little crazy. I can't stand nonsense. I can't stand nonsense, damn it. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well too, Jenna. Y'all gonna keep the car running, and I'll be back momentarily. I am back. You're like, what did Terrence do? Nah, I'm trying to get the damn oxygen. Hey, Alvin, thanks for coming in. Thanks for the thumbs up. Okay. Keep that open. Definitely like it might rain here. Looks like that to me. Here in Tampa, Florida, you guys. Just wanted to show y'all a little bit of little Tampa streets. Community Drumline. They playing the hell out them damn drums too. Well, guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go live later on. I appreciate y'all so much. I will talk to you later. Hey, Amanda, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.